I gave my heart to the Lord and was still getting high. Actually, I hadn't given my heart to the Lord, but He was still preparing me. I was about to give my heart to the Lord on this particular story. But I was reading the Bible, and I was in a trap house, a drug house, right? And my aunt was selling. She's passed away, so I can tell the story. But she would sell drugs for me, and I was sitting in her house, and I'm high, like off the kite, bro. And for whatever reason, I like to get high and read my Bible. Don't know why, but that's what I do. I get high and I just start reading the Bible, right? And this woman came sit down beside me, and she's sitting there looking at me reading the Bible, and this is in a drug house, right? And she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm just reading the Bible." And the Holy Spirit was around me, but like He spoke out of me in a way, and but I didn't have the Holy Spirit. I wasn't filled with the Holy Spirit, but He started preaching out of me to this woman, and I don't know exactly all what I said, but I can tell you this: she started crying, and it was over her son dying, and she was mad at God. And God was like just kind of speaking it. Like, I don't know exactly all of what I was saying. Like, some of it I did, from what I was reading, but some of it was just pouring out of me.
Yeah.
I didn't have the Holy Spirit. So it's just really hard for me to understand. And I go home, and it was about a month later. My aunt calls me, and she says, "Gage, you're not allowed to come at the house anymore." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She said, "You know that woman you were preaching to on the couch? She has cleaned up. She's going to church, and she wanted me to call and tell you, thank you for preaching to her." And I'm like, "Whoa," and but if you would tell you, like, I tell that stuff, like, I don't like telling it because like that's a very how do you explain that? I wasn't baptized. I hadn't even really I had given my heart to the Lord, but not at the church or whatever.
Yeah.
How do you explain that?